everyone, welcome back to Starfield. So we are here in the, well, back in the as yet unnamed ship. Yeah, I really should see to that, but I guess it's time to put it through its paces. We're in orbit at the moment around Jemison. Let's get back to this view here. Take a proper look at it outside. Very cool. So I do want to work on the styling just a little bit. I feel like there's a couple of areas that are a little bit bare and perhaps a little bit unloved. Not really a huge fan of that long sort of bare patch on the underside of the cockpit and the first cab. But otherwise, really pleased with it. I really like having the two braking thrusters either side of the loading bay there. That's very cool. And I think I have an idea for a little bit of detailing that could go alongside that radiator block. But otherwise, yeah, pretty pleased. I actually quite like the staggered thruster arrangement on the back here. And of course, that porthole at the back there is excellent for viewing takeoffs. So, let's... Whoa, hello. Would you care to come a little bit closer next time? Space hog. So, I guess I need to actually sort of put this thing through its paces a little bit. So let's see. I'm not sure how much of a fan I am of this camera being this close. I don't know if you can actually pull it back, but... Oh, shields are offline. Let's throw some juice into there. Get that on. Engines up to maximum. We don't need grav drives at the moment, so let's work on our power pool. So how much power? If we have full engines and full shields, we have 8 power left over for weapons. That could be better, but 149 top speed, is it? Yeah, 149. That's not so bad. Right, what I really want to test is the maneuverability of this thing, to see sort of how it actually turns, because I kept on getting those warnings in the shipbuilder that it was likely to do a 180 in 5 working days or more. So let's reduce down to half. Do a spin. That's not so bad. I'm all right with that. I can work with that. It actually slings around corners reasonably well. And then get a boost back up. Yeah, that's okay, you know. No, I can work with that. The real test is whether the weapons package is actually worth shouting about. I guess we're not going to be able to tell that until we actually make it into a different system. Probably not the best plan to actually test out weapons whilst I'm in heavy traffic around Jemison. So let's take a little look at the star map and see if we can't... In fact, I suppose I should really look at going to a mission board and picking up a mission or two. But whilst we're here, we can't really do an awful lot. Let's just go to... Where have I not been? I haven't been to the pup. Let's see what the pup is all about. Whoa. Okay. Wait, did I put all that power back into the grav drive?
Normal propulsion restored.
And of course there's no one here. I was hoping I might run into some spaces or something. Okay. Right, no matter, we can still test out the weapon. So let's kill the grav drive. That gives... Yeah, we'll have... Right, all bar 3 pips in engines. What does that give us? 93 top speed. Yeah. I put one more in, that gives us 110, 111 top speed. 112. It's not so bad, we can live with that. Gives us 10 to play with for our weapons. So, let's give this a little try. Ooh! Well, I've no idea what sort of damage that would actually do to another ship, but it sounds pretty mean. Shame the laser blast seemed to clip off the front of the ship, but okay. What about missiles? Ooh. Now, oh, that's one point. That's something I wanted to look at, wasn't it? Can I fire missiles whilst I'm in this view? I certainly can. I'm trying to work out whether the missiles actually fire from both rows of rocket pods, because yeah, I mentioned before that current configuration with rockets doesn't make any sense at all. So I don't know whether... Is the game letting me fire those rearmost packs? It certainly looks like it. I can see flames shooting at the back of both sets of packs. Oh, and of course, I'm now completely out of charges. Rubbish. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, we really need to set this against an enemy, don't we? Because it's all well and good firing against the vacuum of space, but it doesn't really give a good illustration of how much damage I might actually be doing. Okay. Let's see. Is there anything on Pop 1? Oh, hello. Unknown location. Let's see. Where's the unknown location? I'm intrigued. Oh, hello. Oh, this is a single planet system. Okay. Is that why it's called the Pup? Let's fly over here and see what trouble we can get ourselves into. I'm going to have a bit of muscle memory and throwing power into the grav drive if I need it in a pinch. Oh, hello. Right, hello. Who might you be? A survey satellite. Oh, okay. Mineral survey for neon added. Search for neon in cave on Pup 1. Oh, neon's a mineral? I thought it was bringing up some survey data for some stuff that was found on neon. Okay, well, great. That's a thing that we could do if we weren't in the middle of testing out a ship, which I am, so I won't. Okay. We also do, at some point, need to sort out the internal... Let's actually sort of come to a stop here. We need to sort out the internal layout of this thing because, as it stands at the moment, it's all silly. It doesn't make any sense. I should be able to walk straight through that... Ah, hello, Andresia. You want a word with me, don't you? Right. In but a moment. I should be able to walk through that wall, and also there should be a door here as well as here, and it's, yeah, it's just not, basically. So I do have another mod downloaded, which should sort that out for us. We should be able to walk straight through there, and
what can I help you with?
Over here should be the ladder that gets us to the next deck, but it's plopped it here instead, which is most annoying. Oh well. And I'm sure some of the door configurations up there are a bit rough as well. But yeah, I'm sure we'll be able to sort that before too long. Right, Andresia, you wanted a quick whisper with me, didn't you?
It has been a relief to be honest with you about my past. I appreciate your willingness to listen, but talking about this, remembering all those years, has brought back some unsettling memories.
Oh, okay. So cast my mind back because it's been a while. So she told us that her family are Varun. So she herself is Varun, of course, but she's still loyal to her family. There are question marks over her loyalty to the Varun in general, but she definitely has... She's had a run in the past with Varun Zealots, I believe, and I think those were the ones that she gunned down when we first met her. Were they trying to sort of claw her back into the ranks? So I don't know if we ever actually got to the bottom of whether she was a Zealot herself, or is just of the mainline Varun. If she is mainline, I guess that kind of...
Was there more?
Hold on. I guess that kind of lends a bit of credence to what we found in the interactive museum exhibit thing in the Master Tower on New Atlantis, that the Varun and the Varun Zealots are two separate entities, and I had doubts about that. Anyway, I'm here for you if you need someone to listen. You don't have to talk about it if it's uncomfortable. Starting to wonder if you ever had a day of fun in your entire life. I think we've already established that she did not. You have memories of House Varun that aren't unsettling? Okay, I'd like to discuss this now, but not right. No. Always time for Androsia. Yeah, anytime you need to talk and anything you need to unload, just like I'm fine.
Thank you. That means a great deal to me. I have told you that I spent many years coordinating with smugglers along the edges of the settled systems.
Mm-hmm.
There were men and women I worked alongside closely. And over time, I established relationships. They were not of the promised, but I considered them friends.
Not of the promised? Sorry, what's that?
It describes the people of House Varun. We who have been promised to serve the Great Serpent now and forever.
Okay.
In exchange, he promises to care for us when he returns to his domain.
So, this is the only little bug, but I mean, the whole sort of Varun setup possibility thing is a little bit alarming, but one of the main things is, does she believe that there is this great serpent out there? Because that could get complicated. I'm not going to sort of outwardly dismiss her beliefs if so, but could be interesting to work around. Even us heathens can be worth getting to know. So yes, so she said that she actually got quite close to people who were not of House Varun. Yeah, even us heathens.
Yes, I have found that to be true.
My God, she laughed.
It was, and is, still a surprise. You must understand. I was raised to believe that those who do not follow the Great Serpent do not matter. For they are lost. Their fate is fixed and grim. And yet here were these men and women with hopes and dreams, delights and aversions. It felt like a small betrayal of my people, of House Varun, but I cared for my friends. And then I lost them.
What happened with all lost people? Never easy. Yeah, it's never easy losing a friend. They died, or they fell off the radar?
It's not something I have much experience with. It was so sudden. We had met on a remote planet to transfer cargo. And zealots appeared in force.
Aha, that answers that question.
Out of nowhere. There was barely time to react. So many were cut down immediately. I believe my years of training saved me, got me moving when others faltered.
Ooh.
I retreated to my ship immediately. But I left them all behind. Aaron Bascom and Jada Wong. They were my friends, and I abandoned them. And in the years since, I have never looked for them.
Oh, I see where this is going. Do you want to try and find their final resting place, I guess? Yeah, so that confirms that she's definitely nothing to do with House Varun. I'm sure she probably clarified that before, but like I say, it's been a little while since I last spoke with her. So, yeah, that absolutely affirms that House Varun and the Varun Zealots are very separate entities, and one isn't a cover for the other, as I suspected a little while ago. So, yeah, how long has it actually been?
10 years.
Ooh.
I was immediately reassigned to another role, light years away.
So you never got the chance to actually get back. But you didn't, since well, it's not leaving House Varun, but since sort of leaving your assignment and sort of going out into the settled systems, you've never gone to check on them. Interesting.
No. I told myself it's because I never had the time, but in truth, I was scared of what I'd find.
Much like the shipbuilder. I understand. If they're half as strong as you, they've gotten by. Wait, they've gotten by. Oh, does she believe there's a chance they're still alive? Okay, yeah, if they've got the resolve that you have, although they probably don't have the years of training that she just mentioned.
I have no doubt they were resourceful. Still, how badly were their lives damaged by that moment? In my time getting to know you, I have thought more and more of all this. How little sense it all made, how I never really knew what happened or what became of my friends. My connection to you has reminded me what it means to trust someone. To be there for them. And I can no longer live with not knowing. I need to finally pursue this. I would like you with me when I do. I do not know what we will find, but I know it will be easier with you at my side.
Ooh. Look what's popped up there. That wasn't the euphemism. We do have a flirt option. I think this is the first one. No, this is the second one that we've had with Andreja. I think the first one was literally right after we just met her. If it will ease your mind, I'm in. Sure, I've got nothing better to do today. I mean, that's factually incorrect and dismissive. Ooh, I think we all knew where this was going. Yeah, I'd do anything for you, Andreja.
Thank you. That is... I'm sorry. I am not used to someone being so considerate on my behalf. I am not sure where they might be now, but I believe we should begin the search in Aquila City.
Ooh.
That is where I last saw Aaron Bascom.
Interest. Oh, God. I mean, sorry, Andreja, I didn't actually mean that. I didn't mean that as it came out. I didn't realise that she'd be undismissible. Not that I had any intention of dismissing her, but... right, looks like I'm locked into Andreja's little loyalty mission there now, by the looks of it. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. So, what is a bad thing is that I had a system crash in the... Well, no, a game crash in the middle of that conversation. And when I loaded back in... I found that I'm back around that little solitary planet in the... what is it called now? Oh yeah, Pop 1. Back around Pop 1, but I've now picked up a sensor contact, and I think that was different. Wasn't it an unidentified contact before? Interesting. It's only just over 1 kilometer away, so I might as well just float over there. Unless this was this the satellite? Maybe this was the satellite that I've already scanned. Is it? Wait, what is it? There's nothing there. Hello? Hi. Come back. What's going on? I think something might have gone a little bit strange. I think I quite possibly... I think I'm flying around in circles. Yeah, okay. That apparently is not actually a thing. So, back to the little matter of oh, wait, what? Have I switched to a cinematic camera? I think I switched to some sort of cinematic camera by accident. Well, I mean, it's very cool. Oh, is it because I'm moving? Maybe it's because I'm moving. Hold on. Nope. The camera's balked. Okay, that's fine. I was trying to do the orbital camera to show off the ship. Right, should we actually get something constructive done? So I'm going to... I want to work on the outside of the ship. But I also want to try to sort out the internal layout before I actually sort of settle in properly. And... yeah, and make this ship my proper base of operations. So let's get all of the power out of there. Power up. Boom. That's so stupidly fast. Yeah, and I've got a little mod that I want to install to try and take care of that. So I'm going to land back.
Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo.
I'm going to land back in New Atlantis and get to work. So I've been having a little bit of a look and a bit of a play. And I think I could do with some additions to just add to the styling of this thing. So this wing unit thing here, I think this would look quite cool. I had a little go of slapping it around a few different spots. If I slap it there, it looks quite cool because it kind of covers over those landing sort of side thrusters. Gives it a nice little effect. And also kind of extends the line going back over the radiator, which then kind of goes over the top of the Hope Tech landing gear, the big old thruster boy. Which, yeah, I quite like the look of that. I think that looks quite cool. Almost like an aerodynamic look to it, even though that makes 0 sense. Let's go ahead and copy that and slap that onto the other side. I am also aware that this is adversely affecting my mobility, so I think before too long I'm going to have to look into some sort of Let's see. I'm pretty sure... Oh, crap. Of course, the mobility's updated with all of the parts that I pulled out. I'm pretty sure that was at 55 or 56 before I started adding these bits, I think. Now, I did also mention that I don't like this huge expanse of nothingness that's underneath the front of the cockpit and this first science hab. So, what I'd also like to do, again at the expense of weight, which is silly, is grab this, I think, and put it... let's tuck it just under there. Do I want it forward or I want it back? Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Because then you're confronted with that sort of little 4 square space thing as you come out of the landing bay. And then I'm going to tuck this thing under there as well. Which kind of continues that line. It looks kind of cool. Looks almost like some funky landing lights or a sensor array or something underneath the bottom of the cockpit. Yeah, I quite like that. That sort of fleshes it out a bit, makes it a little bit less barren under there. But I've now doubled a component, because that box that's strung under there is the same one that I've got on the tail up here, holding up the shield dome. So let's take that, delete that, and replace it instead with this fellow here, which just varies the lines a little bit. There we go. Lovely. Completely crippled the mobility, but hey-ho, what can you do? So, right, so it's shouting about the mass and the mobility, and what that tells me is that the thrusters are basically, or the engines are basically underpowered, but we found before that we can't really add that many more engines because of the power limitations. I mean, I guess I could... Ooh, tell you what I could do. I could maybe pull... Maybe I could pull the grav drive out and stick it... Wait, why is that not doing the thing? Oh, there's not a connector on the back of the reactor. Crap, that's not going to work. What I was thinking I could have done was maybe had the grav drive in line there and then stuck another thruster underneath the grav drive. Because it... Otherwise... I take one of these things and stick it there. It just looks weird. Don't like that. Not a fan. Would that would bump our mobility up to 67? And apparently... yeah, apparently... Reduce mass rad engine... Right, let's just see what happens with this configuration at the moment when we go back out in space. We'll see if I've still got a half decent turning circle or if it's really reduced it. I don't feel like it's reduced it that much, just going off of the numbers. Now, what we're also here for is to alter the actual layout of the thing, because I've gone and activated that mod. And if I just if I exit, you'll see what the problem is at the moment.
Hey,
right.
Kind of breaking my concentration here.
Oh, I'm so terribly sorry. Right, I've dropped a quick save, just in case things go belly up. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I mean, it's bulky as hell, but it kind of splits this area. This is like its own little area now in front of the loading ramp, which I think is kind of cool. But yeah, so this wonderful mod that I've just installed has the immediate effect of making it so that you actually can't move around your ship because it takes all the doors out. Like literally all of the doors. You can't move anywhere. Sarah's lost on board this thing somewhere, so is Andreja. Let's pop back out and I'll show you why. Now if we drop into the actual components list, you'll see we've got doors. So we actually now manually place your doors. Thanks to a mod, imaginatively named, Place Your Doors. So what it means is the shipbuilder no longer places any gaps between different habs at all. Every single door is removed. Every single hole in the ceiling going through to skylights is removed. Every single ladder is removed, and you place them all yourself, which is all well and good. But it does mean that I've now got to take every hab apart and put the doors back down again. It doesn't do the same thing for cockpits though. The cockpit door through to the science hab is still there. Every other door's gone. So I've got a little bit of work ahead of me. What's more, because the mod basically replaces every hab with a custom version of that hab that you can place special doors into. It means you've got to pull all of the habs out of your ship, delete them, and replace them with a customized version from the mod, which is, I guess, slightly inconvenient. But, oh well, all a means to an end. Let me just arrange all this properly so that I don't end up... Yeah, I think that's all of that levels... Yeah, all of that levels habs out. Now let's pull these two out and stick them at the back. And I'll swap them out for the new catalogue versions. Oh, I'm also going to change the... I'm going to change the docking collar as well. I'm going to get rid of that and replace it with a single, a 1x1 hab with a regular slim docking collar on the top, just so that these windows have something to do. Do you know what? Screw it. Let's actually do that. Cool. Oh god, look at it. It's a shell of its former self. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and replace all of these modules with the shiny new modules. So this is a Deimos Science Lab 2x1. So let's just see. Deimos 2x1. Science Lab. Yeah, there we go. So I've removed all of the ones that were... I've deleted all the ones that were pulled from the ship and replaced them with identical versions from the list, which should have refreshed everything now with the mod juiciness. So I guess I need to start slotting these things back in. So let's take a little look. So we've got, like I say, the actual circular door on the back of the cockpit sorts itself out, so we don't need to worry about that. But let's slot back in the Science Lab. There it goes. That. So let's then take a look. So if I were to now put the Deimos control station in, we'd have the same problem as when I did the walkabout on the ship just now. That door, the circular door just tucked away in there, would not work. So let's have a little look here at what we want to slot in there. So this could be quite laborious because, yeah, it's going to take a little while, I think. But door starboard, so we want the... There we go, forward front door. So, 4. Now, all of these doors open one way or the other. And I'm trying to remember... I think it's if you're walking... I think the doors open out in the direction that you're walking according to the description. So I think what that means is if I was in the middle of the ship, walking towards the fore or the front of the ship, the door would open away from me as I walk through. I think. And I really, really now wish that I'd tested this before I stripped the ship down. Crap. Well, let's throw it in. Let's see what happens. So, put that there. Down a level. Cool. So that's fitted that door. We don't need any more doors on this unit at the moment, do we? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But it's to go sideways into the... what did I actually put over here again? The computer core and the captain's quarters. That's fine. We can fit that in a moment. So slot this back in place here. Awesome. So let's sort out the captain's quarters. Now, I had originally wanted for both doors, both that door and that door, to go through to the captain's quarters. But now that I think about it, if we've got a central door going through between these two, I think I'd probably only like to enter the captain's quarters from the front. Probably the same with the computer core as well. So let's get some doors on the go. So, door starboard, passway across. Okay, I did test these out before. The passway... when I first installed the mod. The passway is basically just a door, like a door arch without a door in it. Port. So port and starboard doors are, like I said, with the fore and aft doors. Basically, the door either swings out to port or swings out to starboard. The, I don't even know how to see this, Jalousie? I don't even know what that is. They're kind of like weird folding shutter doors that sort of open to the sides instead of forwards or back. Which is kind of cool. And the port and starboard denotes which direction they're recessed in. So, I don't really want a jalousie into the captain's quarters. I like a proper door, thank you very much. So, if I'm walking if we look at the front of the ship, if I'm walking from the middle of the ship into the captain's quarters, I'm walking from port to starboard. So I kind of want the door to open the other way. I want it to swing out of the captain's quarters and into the core of the ship, which means that I want a port side door. Probably. And over on this side, for when I fit the computer core, I'm going to want a starboard door. So, let's fit this. I can almost guarantee that when I actually get back in the ship and do a walkthrough, they're all going to be the wrong way around. Now, slap that in there, and because this mod's installed, the game should not attempt to put a door on the left-hand side there. It should just be happy with the one on the right. Awesome. Now, something else that I had mentioned that I also need, if I go... which one is it? This second one? One of these does upward doors. No, not that one. Up, here we go. Covers ladders and holes. We need a couple of holes. So let's do a copy of that, because unless I actually put holes in the top of the captain's quarters, these skylights are going to be blanked off. No, slap you. There. On you go. Slap you. There. On you go. Right, that should be the captain's quarters sorted. Right, so let's repeat the process over here. Don't have any pesky skylights to contend with on this side. So that should now be our lower deck done. In fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do before I proceed any further. Yeah, I might bite the bullet and just throw all of the rest of the components back together. I know I'm not going to be able to access the upper deck. If I am able to access the upper deck, something's gone wrong. But I feel like I want to just check that those doors are the way that I think they should be before I proceed any further. Right, what I also do need to do is throw a single hab on the top. Deimos, I want to throw a 1x1 Nova Galactic. Yeah, there we go. Do we want a storeroom or a companionway? What's the difference? I suppose we can test, can't we? Can we? No, we can't. I can't get up there at the moment. Right, let's just throw a storeroom up there at the moment, just so those portholes don't try to fly away. Cool. Oh, we got an error. What's the error? Ship is missing a docker. Of course it is. Let's throw a docker on the top. Throw a schlim. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, we'll do that. Right. Before I do anything else, because I have had this crash before. Quick save. And we should now have full access to the first deck of the ship. All things being well. Well, that's a good start. We've got a door in front of us. Bloody
What
marvellous.
can I help you with?
Okay, excellent. So it hasn't punched through to the computer room or captain's cabin here. Never mind, only a minor power failure. Here we go. Oh, good. That door's the exact opposite of what I wanted. But at least there's consistency. They're both opening outward from the central core, so I just need to swap those doors. Oh, excellent, excellent, excellent. Excellent. And, although it might not seem it, it's also excellent that I don't have access to the upper deck of the ship, because that means the mod's doing what it's supposed to do, because I haven't explicitly told it where to put the ladder. So we don't have a ladder at all at the moment, which, weirdly, is excellent. Let's take off and test out the maneuverability now we've added these extra components.
Let's put this bird into space.
I think it's the first time I've actually watched it take off properly. Nice.
Orbital pattern locked in.
Okay. We have maximum power to engines. So our new top speed... Oh, our new top speed is still 149. That hasn't reduced. I wonder if it's just our acceleration that reduces because of the... Oh, look at... Hold on. Whoa, that's scary. Look how much the speed comes down when I turn. In fact, that's actually really bloody handy. The speed cuts down to exactly half throttle. I'm not doing anything with the throttle control. The speed has automatically come down that much. That's perfect. Because it means that when I initiate a turn, the ship is naturally bottoming out to the perfect turn speed. Is that... Have I missed something? Is that an intended function of the newest game patch or something? Well, that's mighty cool. Happy little accident. Okay, back down to the pad. Let's get adding some more crap. Modules are all pulled apart once again, and I've had a little snoopy at my doors here. I haven't removed the doors. I've removed the captain's cabin and the computer core. But I had a little snoopity snoo, and I realised I did a silly thing. So, the door that led into the captain's cabin, I had... that's very cool detailing on those fuel pods attachment point. Nice. Anyway, yeah, so the door that I attached between here and the captain's cabin is labelled as a port door. And I said, well, if you're walking from port, which everybody knows is the left-hand side of the ship, over to starboard, which is the right-hand side of the ship, then the door should swing away from you, which is exactly what it did. And I went and attached it to the wrong side. What an absolute plum. So, following my own logic, I need to put that one there. That one goes there. There we go. So now we've got a starboard door on the starboard side. So, again, logic, if you're walking from the starboard side, as it says on the name, the door will swing away from you, which means it will swing into the middle of the ship, which is what I intended in the first place and completely ballsed up. So, throw that back in there, and throw you onto here. That back in there. Incidentally, it doesn't matter if I attach the door there or if I attach the door here. Really doesn't matter because it's a starboard door. It's always going to open in the same direction. Of course, it doesn't move with the component that I'm moving. So yeah, try that again, monkey. Cool. So those doors should now open the right way. Oh, I didn't notice which direction this connecting door swung in. Well, I didn't. It wasn't jarring, so I must have been happy with it. Anyway. So, yeah, now we just need to do the upper deck. So what we need to do to get to the upper deck is we need a ladder. There, let's change these to the uppity-downy things. Yeah, there we go, it's just 3 options. Ladder. Now, something that I'm tempted to experiment with. We have a ladder. We also have the whole upright, which we use for the skylights, but we also, on this list, have a ladder 3, a ladder 4, and a ladder 5. What? What's a ladder 3? I take it it's the number of decks that it covers, because a regular ladder covers 2 decks, so a ladder 3 must just be 1 higher. I'm kind of weirdly tempted to throw that in just to see what happens. Do you know what? Screw it. Let's do that. I wonder if it's going to punch a hole in that cowling that I've got on top. Just for the sheer badness of it. I think I might throw that in. We can always swap it out with a regular ladder later. So I think it's probably going to go from the, what is this, the control station, up through the living quarters. Wait, was it a living quarters I was putting in there? Yeah, you can see the infirmary behind it. Up through the living quarters and directly into the cowling. Speaking of the cowling, I think that's where I'm going to throw this second rocket pod that was annoying me. Makes a bit more sense, I think. Also looks like it belongs there. Lovely. So, yeah, so we're going to have to come back to that ladder because it's not going to make any sense. But moving backwards through the ship, do I want to have... Let's make this door. I would like this door to swing... If you just come up the ladder, I'd like it to swing towards the ladder. Or is that going to be a crushing? Is that going to be a crush hazard? What is this, an infirmary? I think I'd rather it move towards the ladder than towards potentially sick patients in the infirmary. So, that's going to mean I need a... aft door, I think? What was my logic down here? Starboard. Wait, was this a... Oh, God, I'm forgetting my own logic already. Yeah, starboard. It's the direction you're walking from. So I want this so that if you're walking from the aft of the ship to the front of the ship, the door swings away from you into the area that I'm trying to do the thing. Words. So we want an hold on. Aft door. There we go. Now let's go up a couple. Down one more. Lovely. So that should now be this module completed. Wonderful. Next. That's not even where I want the ladder. I want the ladder one further back. Oh, nuts. Well, I'm messing around with that particular one anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, where do I need to go from here? Oh, right, yeah, these side modules need to be attached somehow, don't they? So, we want a door here. This is an infirmary. If I remember right, the far end of the infirmary, I think the beds were at this end, if I remember correctly. Down this end, it was research lab tables and such. So again, I wouldn't mind the doors swinging into the central part here behind the window. So again, we want a starboard and a port. Okay, we want starboard on the starboard side, port on the port side. That makes sense. So, starboard, port. Throw you onto there. Throw you onto there. That's everything that I need to do with the central core bit, isn't it? Throw this in here. Throw that in there. Lovely. Now, what I do also need to do is pull these portholes off and put something here, because that blanking plate will remain even when I reattach the porthole. Now, I would like to... Let's experiment. Let's see what we prefer, because there are a couple of different options here. So I could go with a jalousie. Right, so if this follows the same logic, a jalousie starboard would mean if you are coming in from the starboard side, which is to the right as we look at it, it would be pushed out ahead of you. So I think it would be mounted further away from you. Is that what we want? Let's fit it and see what happens. That should mean that the jalousie, the actual sort of concertina door, which I'll show you in a minute, it'll make sense when you see it, should be closer to the porthole glass than if I'd gone with the port option. So let's do the opposite over here and go for a jalousie port. If we're approaching from port, it's going to be... Yeah, so that's going to be closer to the glass. Wait, I don't want a jalousie on this side. I want to experiment. Like I said, I'm going to be coming back here again once I've had a little walkthrough. I want to go for a shutter. So let's go for a shutter on this one and see what the difference is. So again, if we're walking from port, it's going to be further away from us. That... Oh! Don't want to move the landing gear. That. Awesome. Right, we're almost there. I just need to reattach. In fact, it doesn't matter what we do with this because it's not connected by a ladder. So let's just throw this back in and have done with it. Cool. Right, once again, quick save, just in case something crashes. Get on board, and I'm really intrigued what the hell's going to go on with this ladder. I've got a feeling this is going to be utterly ridiculous. And out of place. Yeah, there we go. There's the ladder where I didn't want it, so I placed it there by accident. Here it goes. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. Wait. So, visually, we can't see up any further. Because the game hasn't actually placed... It knows that there's not an actual navigatable module up there. But the ladder should still be stretching through. Can I carry on climbing? Oh my god. Incredible. There's nowhere to get off. Oh, fantastic. This would make a brilliant little sort of covert observation port if I could actually swing the camera side to side, but I can't. Wonderful. It's everything I wanted and more. Okay, so we're obviously going to fix that. So let's see the rest of the layout. So this here is... Was this the living quarters? It was. Oh, this is super cool. Oh, I like this. Yeah, proper little place. Right, so this, I think, was swinging toward me? Yes. Beautiful, that's worked as expected. Ooh, infirmary's moved around. Okay, to the beds are here now. Oh, of course, because the ladder should be coming up there. I'm just trying to cast my mind back to how everything was laid out previously. Okay, but yeah, that makes sense. Ooh, what doesn't make sense... We've got an upper track for the door here, but the lower track is on this side. It's like the game kind of hoped that the door would be moving this way. But no, that doesn't make sense because the actual pin recesses are there. Anyway, doesn't matter. Technicalities. So, open in. Yes! Open in. Wonderful. Right. There, oh. Wait. Something's gone wrong. This is supposed to be a jalousie. Where my jalousie? I'm here, jalousie. I wonder if it's not compatible with portholes. I mean, I had used the starboard configuration jalousie here, which means I'm approaching from starboard, moving towards port, and that means that the jalousie should be on this far edge. But I wonder if that's then being killed by the actual porthole glass. That would make sense. Probably why that dark shadow's there as well. What's happened over here? Looks like the same might have happened with the shutter. Okay. No problem. We're making progress. That's the main thing. Oh, and also an important point is this is the workshop module. And yes, excellent. Everything here is as it was when we put it down originally. Cool. I just wanted to make sure that none of the workshop benches actually got nuked whilst we were fiddling around with stuff. Right. Watch your head, Andresia. Things are about to start moving in here again. Right, I've just gutted the two central modules of the upper deck out here so I can move this ladder, because this 3 times ladder actually will serve a purpose. If I move it there. Wonderful. Yeah, because that is going to... Ooh, out of my own interest as well. Door aft. I'm going to fit a door forward there just to see what the difference is. Let's see. Door 4. There we go. Let's remove the door aft. Pull it out of there before I delete it, otherwise I'm likely to do something stupid, and we'll replace it with the door 4. Which is going on which deck? Well, that's not going to attach to anything until I put a module back in, is it? So, we can slot you back in there, pick you up, and attach you to there. Slot this back in here. Wonderful. So we now should have a ladder going all the way from the landing bay, right the way up into this single hab module. Right, cool. So, that, and I can see what difference that door makes. Now, let's pull that off. In fact, let's just go ahead and just swap these, instead of fiddling around finding the opposite orientations of each. Wee beastie. That there. And pull my jalousie over to here. Now, if the jalousie and the shutter still don't show up, there's something seriously wrong. Okay, I'm going to take another quick look at the ship. Interestingly, I'm now stuck in the smallest room on the ship. So this is where the upper docking collar is, the 1x1 hab module, and yeah, slightly stuck. So looks like I need to manually, because this ladder isn't immediately below this hab. The game hasn't picked up that it needs to punch a hole through, so I'm going to have to go and place a hole manually. But the ladder is complete. It does go all the way here, right down to the landing bay hatch, which is quite kind of cool. So, this is our door flipped around the other way. Oh, it's had a colour change. It's grey now. And it goes on the proper rail. That's cool. I think I actually prefer that. Let's close it up. That looks all right. Yeah, we'll do that. And it's still opening towards the ladder, because of course I've shifted the ladder from there through to there. Gives a little bit more space into the living area as well. You know, so we can make this into a bit of a dance floor. Wouldn't that be nice? I can actually place whatever object I want in here. I've got another mod that I've been itching to try out. So hopefully there's disco balls or something. Right, let's see if it's going to be a problem. Maybe I should rethink that, especially with that table being there. Well, we'll come back to that. Right, let's take a look to see if our Jalousie and our shutter have sorted themselves out. They have. Wonderful. Right, so this is now the shutter. So, little bit of privacy. Cool. We can stare out the window. Shut it back down again. So that's a shutter. Okay. Quite utilitarian. Works all right, I suppose. Shame that the animation of the shutter doesn't quite match the sound. This is a Jalousie. Oh, I think I prefer that, actually. Yeah, that's a bit more, it's a bit more classy. A little bit more, a little bit less cumbersome. Yeah, I think I prefer the Jalousie over the shutter. Awesome. I think we're almost there. So what do I need to sort out? I literally just need to sort... I think I do want to keep the ladder here. It would be nice if that table wasn't there, though, but I'm just going to have to remember to move around this side. Yeah, I just need to sort out that hatch, and then the windows attached to that single hab up there, and I think we've got a complete ship. Internals and structure-wise, I think we're set. I think we are all good to go. So now, the most pressing matter, of course, is color scheme. The hell am I going to paint this thing? So, what I'd like to do, I did say before I wasn't overly thrilled by the gold detailing on these Amundsen engines. So what options do we actually have? Let's see. So that's the struts. Okay, that's the struts that are supporting the thing. Oh, here we go. Oh, cool. So we retain some sort of metallic effect by the looks of it. That is interesting. I think I might actually be better just using the mouse for this. Let's see. Yeah, we can... Oh, wow, we can do all sorts of things. But it retains that fancy metallic sheen. Oh, excellent. So what could we do with that? We maybe go sort of a gunmetal sort of colour? Let's see. Recent grey? Yeah, like a gunmetal sheen. That's kind of cool. And colour 3 is gonna be... Wait, what's going on with colour 3? Is colour 3 actually a thing? Oh, okay. Oh, it's the detailing sort of towards the internal structure of the engine. Okay, that's cool. The green element there. Right. Yeah, that part. Oh, it's a disco going on in the engine bay. Nice. So, that's good. At least I know that I can change the color of those elements. Can I? Oh, can you even change the color of this? Looks like you can. Oh, but only the framework. Okay, you can't actually change the color of the panels themselves. That makes sense. So, I like that orange, actually. I actually really like that orange. I wonder if that could be sort of like a detailing... I don't think I want the whole ship to be orange, but I'd like flashes of that sort of insane burnt orange. In fact, it's 2 tones of orange, isn't it? It's almost like a brownie sort of color on most of that Hope Tech thruster with light orange highlights. Right, let me have a little bit of a play and a ponder, and I wonder if I can incorporate that somewhere. I think we are done. So, I decided to carry on those flashes of orange from the big Hope Tech thrusters that we got, and mixed it with kind of like almost like a faded sort of blue, and yeah, some black accents here and there as well, and I think it's turned out all right. Now, a few elements I couldn't change. The radiator panels here remain this sort of gold, but I quite like that. It actually mixes with the also uneditable sort of gold highlights that wrap around these huge thrusters and form part of the landing gear struts, so that kind of worked out okay. It's kind of partly making me wonder whether I should turn the metallic parts of these engines gold again, but I'm going to leave them black for now. But yeah, we've gone mostly sort of black and blue for the undercarriage. The other part that isn't editable, which is a little bit of a pain, is these side panels of the braking what are they called? Braking engines? I think. Oh, hello. Didn't notice that before. That's cool. Yeah, the braking engines here. But they're like mega gold. Not like faded gold like those. They're gold. Nothing I can do about it. They're not tintable, which is an awful shame. But otherwise, yeah, I think we're good to go. A few minor tweaks. Can I get up somewhere high to kind of... Ooh, hello. Challenge accepted. Let's see. What can I do? Get up there. Can I? No. Okay. I've shifted the missile pods around and the laser weapons. So I've put the laser guns, the 3 laser guns mounted up there on that part now, which should sort of sort out the weird clipping issue that was going on before when we were actually flying. And I've mounted the missile racks, the ones on the outside of the weapon gantry thing are further back than the ones, the 2 on the inside. But yeah, I think we're sorted. I'm quite pleased with that. That turned out really quite nicely. And if we head on over to the loading ramp, we've even got a lovely orange accent around the opening of the bay door there to match the interior lighting. You're welcome. Now, heading on inside, I've done...
Any adventure you can fly away from.
Absolutely right. Quite so. I don't know where you are in Treasure, but yeah, I agree with you. And anyway, nonetheless, so yeah, doors are all sorted. I think we saw that before, didn't we? The captain's quarters and the what was that? Computer core. They're all sorted. We've got the ladder in the right place. The ladder now stretches up through all 3 decks, right up to the docking collar on the single hab up there. Let's see. We saw this area here, I think, didn't we? Yeah, we saw this area before, the infirmary and the living quarters. But up here, oh, I changed the shutter to be a what was it called? Jubiliette? Whatever the hell it was. The viewing windows up here I've just left sort of exposed. I put the pass-through bits here so these don't actually sort of shutter over. Oh, that's a particularly cool view of the radiators and the main pod. Nice, I like that. Yeah, and also I have added an extra little door that leads to absolutely nowhere, just to catch out any visitors that I have on board the ship. I don't know why I did that. I just thought it was funny. So, let's take a little trip. I expected that to hurt. Huh. I really want to take on a little mission or two. Tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to fly to... I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to fly to Cydonia, where we met the very first Trackers Alliance agent that we actually came across. And I'm going to take a job and see how long I last. This could be entertaining.
Lifting off now.
Right, finally time to actually hit up this terminal. Let's see. Trackers Alliance or regular mission board? Ooh. Right, I've not really compared what sort of jobs that we get on both of these, to be honest. So this is the regular mission board. Kill the Ecliptic contractor on Oberon, offering a reward for anyone who eliminates the leader of a notorious group of Ecliptic mercenaries last seen at the deserted relay station. So that's going to be on foot, which kind of defeats the... Whoa! Hello, 14k? Eridani 3 in Eridani is reported to have potential for life. We're looking for an experienced explorer to survey it for us. Oh, you've got to survey the whole planet. Okay. Something we could do in the future, because I've not actually tried my hand at surveying yet. But I really want... Nothing here. I really want to see if I can blast people in space. Ooh, Trackers Alliance self-service bounty. Oh, that's a bounty clearance kiosk. If you have bounty with anyone in the settled systems. Oh. I thought that was a job board. Do you dispense jobs?
Talk to me if you reckon you can hack it as a bounty hunter.
I'll give it a try.
Hey, you looking for more work? I'm wondering if you might be up for doing me a favor of the personal kind, off the books.
Oh. Intriguing. Yeah, if you're paying.
Good. If you recall, I'm only stationed here because of a mistake I made. Been bugging me ever since. The bounty that got away.
I remember.
Now, I heard rumors that this no-good, dirty quarry's been lurking around Mars, but I ain't had the good fortune of him strolling on in here. I think he's smart enough to know better. I got a plan in place to find him, but I gotta prove to my other tracker contact that he's here. That's where you come in. Just gotta plant a sensor. No danger to you.
Oh. This isn't quite what I was going for, but okay. How's a sensor gonna help find the guy?
He doesn't know it, but he's got a chip in him with a unique ID. Part of the reason he's learned to keep out of the major cities and settlements. Trackers always manage to find him when he comes to town, so he just stays away. But he's a slippery fella. That's why I want to send someone to catch him where he feels safe, just along the outskirts. Sensors tuned to that chip. Makes sense now, don't it?
Okay. So, yeah, and, who is this guy that you're tracking? I suppose it doesn't really matter, it's a contract.
Ken Plakis, smuggler, the worst kind. Deals in all sorts of black market goods. He's wanted for grand theft, human trafficking, murder, you name it. He's also extremely good at what he does. He's eluded the best of UC security for years. He's even slipped by our own trackers, myself included. I'm convinced he set me up to fail, found a lookalike to unwittingly take a fall, made me look bad. So I'm sure you understand it's kind of personal.
Okay. I know what I'm doing. You want me to just bag the... You want me to just bag the bounty myself? I mean, the offer's there.
Hell no! If I'd have wanted you to do that, I'd be asking you to do that. Nah, I got a good friend, tracker buddy who stuck by me through and through. Gonna split the haul with him as soon as he brings the mark in. That ain't up for debate or negotiation. Under no circumstances are you to interact with my quarry, or you'll find yourself at the wrong end of a bounty.
Go on then, why not?
Alright, so, you're gonna want to take this here sensor and put it way up at the tippy top of the old Mars launchpad tower, where it's nice and unobstructed.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna want to make sure you've got a boost pack to help get yourself up there, else it's gonna be a tough climb. Mars gravity's on the low side, but not that low. It'll track down my Mark's chip signal, assuming he shows, and I'll call in my partner to take care of him. Clear out and come back to me as soon as you're done so you don't spook the quarry. Get it? Got it? Good.
We've been there. Yeah, we can do this. I do still want to track down some sort of job that takes me out into space to engage a little bit of shooty bang bang. But, hold on. But I'll take this job for now. Nice little side distraction. So it's now occurring to me as I get closer to this thing that I couldn't even make it to the top of that tiny little tower on the New Atlantis launch pad. But, okay. So, I've been here before. I can do this. This isn't a problem. I hope. Anything of interest around here whilst I'm here? Oh, hello. Did I explore this before? I think I did. Not that there's anything to explore. So, how the hell am I going to get up there? A couple of broken gantry platforms? Maybe that's a route up? Well, let's start off with that staircase. Didn't think I was going to make that then. Good start. Right. Right, I'm guessing our best way up is going to be through this creaky, crumbling tower. What's the worst that could happen, eh? So, I make it here. Yep. Oh, hello, treasure. You beat me to it. Well, the gravity is mighty low. Apparently, so is the structural integrity of this tower. Oh, okay. Right, where next? Could I boost just like straight up through there? I reckon I could. Nice. That's rather handy. Right, where next? What even was this thing? Doesn't look like it was a... Doesn't look like it was an actual sort of passenger or personnel carrying shuttle. Is there something over here? No. But the next level is sealed. I could... Oh god, I could just go onto these steel beams, I guess. This doesn't look like a lot of fun. Whoa! Shit. Okay, I need to be careful where I'm actually going. Oh, it might be easier. Yeah, it's easier if I actually jump sideways. There we go. Right, where next? Oh, there's another 2 that I can get to. There's a long way down. Okay, cool. I am actually getting somewhere. Oh, I'm at the top. Nice. Sweet. I've just got to plant it up there, I guess. What do we got here? Whoa, what have we got here? Right, Grendel. Yeah, you'll do. Okay, bits and bobs. Looks like people were here possibly not too long ago. So we need to plant it where? Up there? Oh, that's not solid on top. Whoa! Don't like that. Where am I actually planting this thing? Over here? Maybe over here. Is this where I need to be planting it? Hold on. Trying to follow the little blue pip on my chronomark. Oh, wait. Hold on. There was a thing. There? Wait. Whoa. Tracking sensor spot. There we go. Bloody brilliant. Right. Return to the tracker agent. Okay. I've just got to track all the way back over there. This is fine.
Just because the governor's office is right out there on the main level.
You're doing me a solid.
Already done.
Good. I'm already getting readings from it. Nothing yet, but when he shows, we'll get him. Here's your pay. Think of it as your cut of the bounty for your assistance.
Well, thank you kindly. That's right, a few thousand credits in the pocket. But the more pressing matter is, where the hell am I going to get a mission to go and shoot some people in the face? Supply cobalt, supply. That's on a planet. I don't want that. Right, where else can I pick up a mission board? Let's have a little thinkity-thonk. Woof. Okay.
This is Mathis Castillo. Remember me? I swore to you that I'd hunt you down for some payback. And it's time for me to keep that promise.
Amazing.
Don't even think of running.
Okay, Mathis, it's fine. I want to test out these weapons anyway. What's blind bet?
Last time we spoke on the key, I told you there'd be hell to pay.
I've got a bigger ship now, though, Mathis.
You got me kicked out of the Crimson Fleet, and now it's time for me to take everything from you.
We can work this out. Don't make me kill you, Mathis. You saved me the trouble of tracking you down. Oh, this will really wind him up. Who are you again?
What? You gotta be kidding. You don't even remember?
Didn't think he'd like that. Right. He is filthy. Well, he was filthy pirate scum. I know we're supposed to be pretending that we're filthy pirate scum, but he actually was pirate scum. Oh, give him a chance.
Ha! I'd like to see you try. I almost made it into the Crimson Fleet and got a crack at some real money. Then you had to open your big mouth. You stole everything from me, and I'm here to steal it all back. Kill him! Leave nothing left but space dust!
Oh, you got friends? Oh, the blind bet's a ship. Gotcha. Right, okay, hold on. I've just realised I actually need to, go assigning some power. Right, let's see. Let's take on this blind bet then, eh? Let's see what this thing can do. Okay, it's actually not as powerful as I'd anticipated, but never mind. Whoop! Boink. Missile lock, don't want that. Okay, this first trial of the combat capabilities isn't going quite to plan.
We've lost the grab drive. Need to repair it.
Let's map this down. Right, who's next? Castillo's fleet. Oh, they are punching quite hard, actually. Yeah, what are they? Level 10. Right, I need to be paying attention to what sort of level these guys are when I'm taking them on, so I know what sort of fights I can actually bank on. Oh, those missile batteries are bloody effective, though. Right, hold on. My missiles are taking a oh wow. Yeah, we're. Oh, I just realised I didn't actually recruit. I've only got Sarah and Andreja on board. I just realised. No wonder the ship's taking forever to do everything.
Wrong time.
Wait, hold on. Can I shoot you, please? There we go. We've got one left from Castillo's little ragtag bunch. Oh, this guy's only level 4. Just realised there's a proper mix of different things going on. I could have some fun here. And I don't think I want to run, actually. Well, you're the one doing the running now. Let's do a target lock and see if I can take out the... Actually, that's not going to work, is it? Wow. Let's get behind so that we can actually target the engines. There we go. Right, let's see. Let's target the engines. Oh, he's got his engine. He's got his shields back up. That's why. Let's target shields. Oh, never mind. I fear we may have overpowered the foe. Okay, that was a little bit more hairy than I'd actually hoped.
Our jump system's back up.
But, still successful. I'll take it. Let's see. Oh, that was the blind bet. This was Mathis's ship remains. I wonder if anyone's going to say anything about Mathis being killed back on the quay when we get there. Hello, Mathis. You still in there? Boop. Hello. It's your old chum, Asher. Well, I'll collect the rest of this loot. So, blimey, the ship systems are taking a little while to repair as well. Shields are definitely a problem, I feel. We could definitely do with better protection. The Narcissus. Whoa, hold up. What the hell was the Narcissus carrying? Other than everything? Was this a cargo ship, maybe? Wow, picked up an absolute shed load of stuff from there. Mineral deposit. Grab this up. this one was just labeled Castillo's fleet. Credits and a magnet. Okay, cool. Nice. So I didn't get a chance to actually explain when I dropped into the system, but yeah, I came in here. Wow, look at this. This old destroyed station. I dropped in here because this is one of the moons. This is Kurtz, one of the moons of Jemison. So yeah, there's Jemison right there. I spotted that there was a signature of a ship and nothing else. So I thought I'd drop in and say hi. There's another ship over here. I wonder if it would be worth maybe and another one here. Let's pop on over and say hello. Maybe I'm pushing my luck a little bit. But I want to get a feel for how this thing actually handles up against adversaries. Oh, this one's on its own though. In fact, that looks big. The Deimos armored transport. Okay, maybe I don't maybe I don't want to start a fight with this thing. Oh, its engines and grav driver out and it's got no shields. Okay. Hello? I mean you no harm. I had kind of hoped I could hail it, but it doesn't look like there's much in the way of signs of life. I can dock, though. Do I want to dock? Let's pop aboard and see what's going on. Why is a Deimos transport just floating here around this moon with
We have a clean dock.
with no engines? I guess we're about to find out. I'm probably not going to like what I find aboard. Right. I was about to say who's coming with me, but I'm kind of locked into taking Androsia with me at the moment, aren't I? Wait, what was that door open? Androsia, you've been in my room. Rude. I will allow this indiscretion this time.
Yes?
Hey, this is our first opportunity to actually go up through the new docking collar. So, I've still got that mod installed where enemies could potentially board my ship if they were so inclined. So I guess they'd coming through there. Would they just fall down, or would they actually come down the ladder? Right, let's see what's aboard this thing.
I find the interior. Perhaps we can find some indication of why this ship was vacated.
Oh. It's empty. Androsia, you're doing the weird thing again. Stop being weird. Okay. So what, this thing's been abandoned? Curious. Yeah, I really need to sort out my... Seriously, stop it. I really need to sort out my, my crew allocation for the new ship. Because, whoa. Whoa. Oh. Oh, brilliant. So, the power's just failed. Okay. Feel like I should be coming in armed, maybe. Ah. It's amazing how quick she gets in and out of that spacesuit, isn't it? I can hear somebody. Pirate Brigand. Think of them. Fast gems. Oh, wait, hold on. We should be friendly, right? They shouldn't attack, I think. Let's just test the waters. Hey, guys. How you doing? We all on good terms, yeah? Let's cook him.
You really think this step scares us?
What's... Oh, we're trying to get in here. Okay. Interesting. Heavyweight door.
We want to get at whatever is inside this vault. We will need to restore power.
I feel you're probably right. Right, now what were the actual... Right, Y is up, down, B is down. Okay, so there's the vault. They're trying to get a crack at whatever's inside. My main concern at the moment is, are there any Deimos crew on board? Doesn't look like it. So that's fine. I don't mind helping.
Nobody can stop the Crimson.
Well,
High
they'll give it a
temperature
try.
here. I do not advise disrobing to stay cool, but
Oh.
may do as you wish.
Small sport. We really got high temperatures here. 22 degrees? It's not so bad. Oh, hold on. There's another door here. I don't particularly want anybody from Deimos to be... Oh, look at these loading ramps. That's cool. To be caught in a crossfire. Although I'd imagine that the... I'd imagine the fleeters are probably taking care of anybody that was on board anyway.
If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
Good to know. What is going on with the power on board this ship? Oh, hello. Weapon case. Stuff. Things. What's that? Ooh. That's worth a few pennies. I'll take that. Whoa, hold on. Was that ammo? It was. Excuse me, Andresia. Rather you didn't fly with your crotch in my face. It's all the same. Oh, hello. Oh. Yeah, never mind. That's not going to work anytime soon, is it? Right. I'd like to... Let's head back through... Whoa. I did spot that there's a terminal up on the gantry here.
Keep rolling in. Life's good.
So what's here? Is this going to help us with the vault, maybe? Requesting rescue. Outgoing message. The system we jumped to is experiencing unexpected solar flares. Took out the ship's systems. We're having trouble restarting. SOS requesting rescue. Outgoing message. Okay. Right. Nothing to help us get into that vault by the looks of it. What's up here? Andresia just said something about restoring power.
The ship
So
could be deteriorating. I should not stay long.
yeah, I don't really intend to be honest. A copy of Great Expectations just bounced past my face there. Ooh, breadstick. Don't mind if I do. Right, nothing more that way. Oh, hello. Got an office here. Ooh, and a magazine. Vanguard Space Tactics. Ship missiles permanently deal 5% more damage. Not bad. Get out of the way, Digiframe. Oh, I was hoping there'd be a thing there. So, is the vault actually a thing we can get into? It's beginning to look... Oh, hold on. I haven't been around this way, I don't think. It's beginning to look like it's possibly not a thing that we can get into. Unless there's something scannable that I've not seen yet. Whoa. Yeah, not sure that we can get in there.
Does UC really think this step scares us?
I have just spotted an open hatch. Oh, well, that changes things just a tad. There's an open door up there as well. Right, let's...
If we use the hatch, we can simply float up the elevator shaft.
Yeah, thanks for that, Andresia. You could have done with you telling me that about 10 or 15 minutes ago. Whoop. Come on up, then. Too late. Oh, you just made it. That was lucky. There was another level below us, but no, we can't get there just yet. Right, let's head on through. What's to be found up here? So I'm guessing I'm guessing that the fleet hasn't made it up here yet, which means we could still run into crew members. Oh. I was hoping they'd be a bit more alive than that, to be quite honest with you. What is? It's not a thing. Hello. Right, you got a digipig.
Always worth checking. Never know what you might find in their pockets.
Yeah, I'd rather not check too many of them if it's all possible. A little bit creepy. Oh, hold on. No, the fleet has made it up here. Okay. Oh, good God. Look at the size of this... area. Okay. No crew rest area. Oh, okay, this is just bunks and things. What have we got here? Who are you? Oh, not readable. That's just a mining suit, isn't it, I think? Yeah. Nothing of interest. Patricia, are you okay? Oh, hello. Good spot. Wife's letter? Michael, I don't know if you'll ever get to read this. I feel like I should write it anyway in case something happens. If this somehow ever finds its way to you, I hope it brings you the closure that you need. The ship has been getting bombarded by solar flares. The systems are out and the engines are dead. If by some miracle we're able to get things running again, another flare hits us and we're back to square one. We've been sending SOS signals out, but so far it's just been radio silence. I don't think we'll be able to get out of this one. I don't really know what else to say, but I just want you to know that I love you. Give the kids a big hug and kiss for me, Anne. Oh, that's depressing. Treasure, do you mind? Just in case there's something interesting there. Oh, okay. Whoop. What's in this room over here? More bunks. Not a lot of interest. No, we're all good here. This away. Right.
Glad you're in the
Hello.
fleet. If you weren't, I would have killed you already.
That's what your friend downstairs said.
Nobody can stop the Crimson Fleet.
Oh, where's this? Oh, good grief. This is going back downstairs. Oh, is this maybe going to open up... Going all the way downstairs? Is this maybe... Whoa. Going to open up access to that vault? Oh, no, this is the deck that was in between, isn't it? Excuse me.
Always looking for the next mark.
Looks like you're looking for the floor as well. Okay. Oh, hello. We've got a terminal there. Let's come back to that in a moment. Oh, is this power generation, maybe? Rescue protocol. Rescue is en route. All personnel are expected to promptly report to the docking bay for evacuation procedures when notified. Failure to comply in a timely manner will result in disciplinary action and presumably being left behind on the ship, which is slightly worse. I wonder if Anne actually made it out then. Whoa! Hello. That's scary. Wait. I thought as much. We can get through when the power's out, but first I want to see what's on that terminal. Oh, just a door opener. Okay. Whoa, another shaft? Oh, goody gumdrops. Right, let's just take a look. Oh, this is the same... That's the same shaft that I floated up. Right, cool. At least we know we've got a way back. Let's see if we can navigate this thing. Whoop. Whoop. Don't get stuck, Asher. There we go. Whoa. Oh, that's the door that I couldn't get through on the other side. Are those bullet holes? Right, it needs to be down there, don't I?
Stable and potentially hazardous.
Potentially hazardous, you say? Okay, get up over here. Lots and lots of suspicious-looking gas. Whoa. Do you mind? Alright, nothing usable. Hello. How did you get on the other side of that door? Okay, don't answer that. Ah, here we go. Got a terminal. Is this going to restart some stuff? Oh, wait, is this... This is looking into the vault, but hold on. Wait a minute. I sense somebody's having a laugh here. Right, we'll open the door so that those pirates can get in and see the other pirate that's already in there. Right, let's rush on round. Oop. No. This way. This way. Ooh, can I get through in one fell swoop? Probably not. It's a stupid idea. Oh, we're good. Nice. Oh, hello. What's that? Oh, circuit board. I thought it was a magazine. I opened the door for you. You can go in there now. What's actually in this vault then? What was so important? What were you guys after? What were you after? There's nothing in here but junk. I think you might have been... Oh, hold on.
Of course. Everything of worth will be at the top of that.
Oh. Sort of loading bay. Interesting. Whoa, what do we get? What are these? Oh, are these actual vaults?
We shall not leave valuables behind if we can avoid it.
Oh, very cool. Oh, it's like space Gringotts. Got a little bit cocky on this first vault. Tried to charge ahead and just wing it as I go through, and ended up wasting a digipick. Luckily, I managed to find a spare one in the next vault over. But I think this. Let's see. This. You, and you.
We can succeed at that before we are discovered.
By who? The ship's filled with allies, if you can call them that. Oh, hello. What have we got here? A teal open graviplast helmet. No, kind of rubbish. Some weapons. What have we actually got in here? A side star. And a Star Roamer space helmet calibrated. Really? Was that all that was in here for a master lock? Oh, rubbish. Oh, that's naff. I think there was better stuff in this vault next door, which was unlocked and where I actually retrieved my digipig. To get the gimbal, a hallucinogen. Sarah be all over that. What have we got? Deluxe boutique liquor box. Don't mind if I do. Oh. Oh, this was the ship that Lizzie set us to go and actually raid. This is what she wanted from this. Bloody hell. So where even was she? She was on that real dusty planet, wasn't she? The planet that Barrett's husband worked on, I think? I can't even remember what it was called. Oh, we might as well take everything that we got here then. Right. This one's busted in. So, yeah, nothing else here to see, I guess. Let's clear on out. Right, well, I'm going to make my way back to the as-yet unnamed ship. Don't forget, pop a comment down below. Let me know what you think would be a good name for the new Blue Streak vessel. And, yeah, I'll head back there and we'll work out what to do with ourselves next, I guess. I would really like to go and find a few more spaceborne adversaries to square off against, just to try and test out my ability to fly the new vessel. But until next time, if you would like to leave a like or you care to leave a comment, pop this down below. Would be great to see you over on the Discord, and don't forget to hit subscribe as well, so you know as soon as the next video is live. And I'm going to keep on falling down that hole. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.